where we give you stories making headlines in the ever-busy world of sports. Now, the weekends look quiet at the moment. Because matches are not on, leagues are on break. But then there are other action taking place around the world from the Under-22 Championship. And not forgetting the African Beach Games currently going on in Tunisia. All this and more we're talking about on the show this morning. My name is Joseph ATEWE. So we'll start with what is currently happening in the world of shot put, where ATEWE made history for Nigeria, winning silver in that one. And of course, that is good news from ATEWE alongside other athletes that are making the country proud at the moment. We also know that ATEWE recorded a distance of 16.2 meters in that one, giving Nigeria an edge. There's a lot to talk about on the show this morning, and not forgetting Alcaraz also beating Dimunar to win the competition. And let's go for a quick breather. When we come back, we'll enter into details fully on what happened in Tunisia and how Nigeria is dominating the All-African Games. We'll be back.
Joseph gets an excellent start. He's already clear of the rest of the field, and the Swiss hurdler is absolutely flying here. It's a battle for second place. Yopis at the moment doing very well. The Spaniard will take second, but 13-14 unofficially, a championship record. Said this man is in form and could challenge it, and he's proved to fulfill my prediction.
Once he got away, he just had the flow, he had the rhythm, and there was absolutely no chance of catching him.
So there's the results of the men's hurdles, and confirmed the third championship record of this Division 1 contest. And it goes to Jason Joseph of Switzerland with that sparkling time of 13:12.
Wojciech Nowitzki in the circle, Olympic champion from Tokyo. Silver medalist from the World Championships last summer. He will go to Budapest again to try and get on a global podium. But this, his last chuck of the competition, and that's a good one. Right out on the 80-metre mark again. 79.61 is best in the third round. Could be around about the same. Pavel Fidek's championship record survives another year. He has some bragging rights here. I think if you enjoyed any of the action you saw in this men's hammer, or you like heavy throws, you will certainly be looking forward to the men's hammer in Budapest at those World Championships. Wojciech Nowitzki, the world lead, vying for his first global title there outside of the Olympics. He leaves here as champion of the European teams. He will take maximum points for Poland. Over 4 metres, his margin of victory. Thomas Mardal of Norway in second. Michael Anastasakis of Greece. Valuable points for him and his team.
So after 14 events, and that also includes the hammer, it's Italy leading the way with 161 points, 7.5 points ahead of Great Britain. And then Poland back in third, 10 points in arrears of the Swiss. So as you were at the bottom, Turkey, Czech Republic and Greece, with Belgium just 1 point outside of the relegation zone.
Set. Now the athletes are away, and Skrzydłowska got an even better start that time. Bapte and Visser, though, neck and neck, right with her. Three-way battle, but Skrzydłowska just at the last found an excellent final gear to win in 12.77. So she's come here once again to the Stadion Saski. Another dose of maximum points, and 0.2 faster as well than she was 2 years ago. What an athlete.
Could have forgiven her at this point for being overawed by the occasion. She's here in front of a home crowd. She's not had very many outdoor races, and this race meant a lot to her. She was talking in the press conference. This was very important to come and perform well for her nation. preparation for herself, and to be able to deliver under that intense pressure, that's super impressive. And I think her season is just going to go from strength to strength from this point out.
I have a serious injury on my hamstring. I'm running off my maximum speed for a month and a half. So I guess that my shape is really good at the moment, and I still won European Team Championships. Yeah, that was the plan. I won 60 points for the team. I'm really happy. And actually, I didn't know that this is lead of under 23, but I think Ditaji was 78 before me. Now I remember. But yeah, this is great, and I won on my home soil, so I'm really happy about that.
Skrzydłowska ahead of Visser and Bate. Fairly clear top three ahead of Rita Hurske, who we thought might well feature within it for Finland.
Ziadis Tentoglou has got maximum points for Greece. 808. Can he improve on that? The spotlight solely on him. Oh, now, is that a legal jump? Because if it is, that is absolutely huge. And the Greek contingent, who are much closer to the long jump than we are, think it is. That could well be in excess of the championship record. That championship record stands at 8:38 to Tentoglou himself from 2 years ago in this very arena. That is a huge jump. 8:34, just shy of his championship record, but nevertheless a European outdoor lead for Mateusz Tentoglou, and that's a jump that will be heard around the world. That'll certainly make its mark and have captured the imagination of all those American jumpers and the Chinese jumpers who think that they might just be able to beat him when they get to Budapest, because Tentoglou really is on fine form.
I think my season is going great. The training never stops. I'm still not in a position to jump very big jumps, but today with this jump 8:34 with minus 1.3 negative wind, I'm very happy. It's going even better than I expected. So in like 60 days, I don't know how many days is the World Championships, I will be even more ready. It's way too far. It's too soon now for me. Some people actually are performing better in these competitions because of the team spirit. I think I can say that to myself, for me as well, because that was very good today. I am proud of myself, you know.
There's confirmation of the results with that terrific last jump of the competition. He won the jump, he won the long jump, the very first jump at 8:08, and clinched it with 8:34. And once again, disappointment for the French though. Tom Campana, no mark for the Frenchman.
This is great to see another look at Bumko getting away with the hurdle. She put on her own Instagram hashtag "This is not a joke," and that she was very proud to have the opportunity to collect some extra points for Belgium. And unfortunately, with the disqualification of Kambunji in final A, it actually saw Bumko get 2 points. I think the whole team are going to be very appreciative of the effort that she put in there in the hurdles.
This is how the standings look then, with potentially big improvement for Greece, but Italy still leading now by 17 points. Fulani, of course, doing very well in that long jump competition. Great Britain still solidly in third place. Germany and the Netherlands in the top 5, and Greece out of the bottom 3. Mokatir is gritting his teeth. It's an Iberian battle all of a sudden, but for how long, I wonder? Laros up into third. Meals fighting to stay in contention, but too far back now, surely. Still, Katir against Nader. Laros fighting, but Mokatir does hold on. 3:36.97 on the clock, and a key victory for Spain.
All right, welcome back to the show Sports Swing on Western Swing Television. We'll go back to the European Championship, which was concluded yesterday. And as usual, Team USA are winning in that one. But before we go back to the European Championship, we talked about reigning African champion Chukwuebuka Enekwechi. He threw 21.43 meters to come second in shot put event at the 2023 South NYC Grand Prix held in Los Angeles, California. Enekwechi opened with 20.94 meters to take the lead and improve to 21.43 meters in the third round after recording no mark in the second throw. USA's Peyton Otterhall, who opened with 20.82 meters, however responded in the third round by throwing 21.50 meters that proved enough to win the title. Meanwhile, National Sport Festival champion Ashley Enumba moved 3-2 ahead of reigning African and Commonwealth Games discus throw queen Chioma Onyekwere at the event on Saturday. We also know that Enumba threw 59.81 meters to come third in the event, while Onyekwere threw 54.04 meters to place sixth in an event. Cuba's Yami Pazi threw 67.44 to win. We also know that Enumba and Onyekwere were tied at 2-2 in their head-to-head clashes before the event. But the first, or should I say the former finisher above Onyekwere, means she is now ahead as they take the battle of supremacy to the Nigerian Championship early next year. Onyekwere seems to be struggling for form since the middle of April when she threw 64.96 meters to break the African record in discus throw events. The 28-year-old opened her season with a 60.79 meters effort at the UC San Diego Triton Invitation in San Diego, California in early April. Now she has hit 60 meters mark since she threw above 60 meters in early April, and a 54.04 meters throw on Saturday is the worst she has ever done this year. And away from that, let's give you more stories making headlines at the moment. Now let's come to still in Africa, or rather let's go to the continent right now. We know that the federal government has called on athletes participating in the second African Beach Games holding in Tamament in Tunisia to ensure excellent performance at the competitions to enable Nigeria qualify for the upcoming NOC, the World Beach Games in Bali, Indonesia. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Sport and Youth Development, Alhaji Ismail Abubakar, who made a call today in Abuja, stated that Nigeria is expected to participate in 10 trillion events at the Games, which will run from the 22nd of June to the 30th, 2023, as a crucial qualification phase for the upcoming ANOC, the World Beach Games in Bali, Indonesia, scheduled for the 4th of August to the 12th, 2023. According to him, he said, and I quote, not less than 10 events will be on offer, where athletes will showcase their talent and the athleticism of Nigeria's athletes on the beautiful beaches of Tunisia. The event, he added, cover a wide range of sports, ensuring a diverse and exciting competition for both participants and spectators alike. He stated further that one on the list is the high-energy sport of beach volleyball, where Nigeria will be represented by a skilled team of 12 players. Following closely is the beach handball, with a talented squad of 10 players ready to showcase their exceptional skills on the sand. In addition to this, the Permanent Secretary said Nigeria will also compete in individual events. The air badminton will see 3 players from Nigeria demonstrating their agility, quick reflexes, and fitness. Alhaji Ismail explained that in kata karate, a solitary athlete to represent the country, where he is sure to display a mastery of traditional martial arts of the game. He added that Team Nigeria will also participate in tennis, ocean racing, rowing beach, and beach wrestling. Alhaji Abubakar therefore called on Nigerian athletes to ensure they make the country proud, assuring that the ministry will continue to create an enabling environment for the development of sport in the country, in line with the policy trust of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Meanwhile, the President of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, the NOC, Engineer Habu Gumel, who is the leader of the Nigerian contingent for the second African Beach Games, stated that the event is organized by the Association of National Olympic Committees of Africa. He assured that Nigeria is all out for excellent performance of the game. Now, we must also state that in time past, Nigeria has had a good record. The only countries has been able to stop Nigeria will be Senegal, Egypt, and a host of other countries. But when it comes to the beach games, it's the second edition. The first edition, Nigeria shone like a million stars, and we expected to come first this time, and that is what the federal government is saying. But there's pictures on your screen, and the games are on in Tunisia at the moment. Now let's talk about the Nigerian rugby team and what is happening in the world of rugby. We know the Nigeria's men's rugby team, the Black Stallions, clinched one of the 3 tickets for the African Men's Sevens Cup, the qualifying tournament for Paris 2024. The Olympic qualifiers bid for Zimbabwe from the 16th to the 17th of September 2023. According to multiple reports, the Black Stallions won 5 of their 6 fixtures, only losing out to during the grand finale, showing dominance and consistency all the way. Note that the African Cup of Sevens going down in Zimbabwe is the qualifying playoffs that will see the winner automatically progress to the 2024 final Olympic qualification tournament, as the second and third place teams will follow suit. So Nigeria 5 versus Algeria 20, Ghana 7 versus Nigeria at 24, Burundi 14, Nigeria 43, Nigeria 48, DR Congo 0, Nigeria 33, Botswana 5, Nigeria 20, Cote d'Ivoire 12, and that was the result. And they recorded one of the biggest wins on the continent, beating DR Congo 48-0. It has never happened when it comes to rugby in Africa, and that's a record for the Nigerians. Now, away from rugby, let's talk about the Nigerian athletes contest. And that's the situation, the contest that will be taking place in the United States of America in that one. And these guys are saying that they are ready for whatever tax comes their way. As a matter of fact, this picture you can see on your screen are some of the guys, but not currently contesting for that, but some of the guys that have contested before and make the country proud in that one. And that's the picture you can see on your screen. But I'll let you go into details of what to expect from the contest. That's election against the US, the UK, and the French candidates. This is Nigerian athlete Rilwan Alunle Jr. Joined the World Athletics political fray, as his name is listed among the 14 candidates that vow for seats for the coming Athletes Commission elections and also represents the country at the event. Now, according to the World Athletics, the elections into the Athletes Commission will come up during the Budapest 2023 Championship, bid for August 18 to 23, 2023. Alunle, a US-born, University of North Carolina, competes for Nigeria in the 400 meters hurdles as well as the 4x400 relay. He competed at the 2019 World Championship in Doha, reaching the semi-finals. In the same year, he reached 3rd position at the 2019 African Games. Apart from Alunle, who represented Nigeria, other athletes from New Zealand, Slovenia, Brazil, Spain, Argentina, the United Kingdom, Syria, France, Uganda, Lithuania, Jamaica, China, and the United States are among the candidates. The 6 seats available for election in 2023 include the chairman and deputy chairman positions, which will be voted on by the Athletes Commission following the elections, and once the membership is finalized. All athletes accredited for the World Athletics Championship in Budapest 2023 will have the right to vote in the elections, which will take place during the championship between August 18 to 23 in the official team venue. Now, let's let you know as well that to be eligible for election, athletes must have competed at least one of the past 2 editions of the World Athletics Championship, or in the most recent Olympic Games, or be a competitor at this year's World Athletics Championship. Now, this year's Athletic Commission's election will introduce a new method of voting. We wish Nigeria all the best. You're still watching Sports Spring on Western Spring Television. Let's take you back to the European Championship. Williams, of course, she broke a record yesterday. She runs for the Americans. Now, breaking that record, Shelley and Fraser Price record, that is massive. Let's take you back to the European Championship for 5 minutes, and we're back to give you more stories. We also know that Carlos Alcaraz is champions at Queens. We'll be back.
just gone long.